What's up, Guardians? Welcome to DNA Weekly Strike. Yes, we are back. We are back.
I didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I've been here.
I mean, I was busy. I'm sorry. I had this whole
Me
thing.
and Joey have been here.
Yeah.
Sana wanted to get married and go to some weird tropical place.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just this whole thing. I'm glad you guys were there, though.
yeah, it was fun.
it was a lot of fun.
I missed you guys, though.
We were there.
Last week was rough.
Oh, you mean dude? Oh, okay.
Oh, why?
I thought you were saying your wedding you missed us. I'm like, we were there.
We were
dude.
there.
I know you guys were there. Trust me. And we did the chair thing, and the chair went down Brian's pants.
Yes.
That was scary for a moment. Not just for me, but...
My
Brian
life
almost-
flashed before my eyes.
Brian almost lost his pants.
I have to say I was proud.
I think Brian almost lost other things.
I was proud of the guys who were there. And,
I think Bill
and,
got a-
and held that chair up.
Face full of Corey's crotch.
Yeah, it's true. Bill, Mitch. Gang was all there. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a good time. But we're not here to talk about that.
No.
We're here to talk about Destiny. There's not really a lot going on. Festival of Lost is happening. We're about to raid, I guess. The hard mode raid came out.
Yeah, but
We're not
I don't think
ready
a lot of
for it.
people are ready for it.
I'm 391.
I'm 375. I'm 375.
You need to be like 385.
391 as well.
Yeah, so I've got the grind.
Me and Joey are. We're
Yeah.
the only ones ready.
I think
then the
Mitch
other
is
night-
almost 392. So.
Well, I went to get on the other night, and PlayStation Network was down.
Well,
David and Patrick are also not
Yeah.
anywhere near ready. So
It's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. So, what have you guys been doing in Destiny while I was gone? Trials? Any trials?
yeah, I've been taking Joey through trials.
Yeah.
Joey is he's a much better PvP player than I thought, and I don't mean that in like a bad way, but he just doesn't really have the understandings of because playing trials is different than playing regular Crucible.
and I'm very inconsistent.
And he like is actually pretty good. And once you just get down like what you're supposed to do or how our team wants to play, and by that I mean how I want our team to play.
Brian's pretty sporadic what he does sometimes. He'll run this way, the next time he'll run this way. And
Well, you can't do the same thing every time.
I know, but I mean, it's just, there'll be times where you run one way and then you run the same way the next time, but go like a little bit different, but then you run the complete opposite direction without even like necessarily saying anything. So, I mean, but it's like, I mean, I started learning and I started like paying more attention which direction you start off, and like after like we played the one map a couple times, I started like realizing where you were going and like how to cover you. And
I
whatnot.
guess I didn't take into account that you guys have, because like I'm used to playing that. Like that's been a year one trials map.
Right.
So,
right.
like,
so it's, I had never played that one.
I should have
before, so
probably been like
I had no idea where they were coming from. I had no idea what to like watch out for like where from them to be shooting and whatnot. So,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Actually, while we're on the topic of Trials of Osiris, I read an interesting article today
I
that
read about this too.
Destiny players are fed up with the state of Trials of Osiris, partially by DDoS attacks and message spammers ruining the competition. This is an article on Polygon by Samit Sakar. Players of Destiny's most competitive mode, Trials of Osiris, are becoming increasingly frustrated with what they describe as growing lack of competitive balance, which we talked about.
Which I talk
earlier.
about all the time. That
In threads and comments on the Destiny subreddit, diehard players paint a picture of an experience in which bad actors are sapping the fun out of the mode, playing dirty with tactics such as blocking opponents' in-game radar, or even sending DDoS attacks their way.
There was people completely taking out people's home networks just so they can win their trials games.
Yeah. I'm just worn out, wrote Reddit user Odyssey Wolf on Monday. So much lag and being purposely DDoSed makes me walk away and work on the yard with my wife.
I actually read that.
and
That
yard
was the
work
Reddit-
is awful.
That was the Reddit post I read about this. Like he said he was actually playing with him and two of his friends, and they got kicked, and they went and checked the like games of the people they were playing against, and they had done it like multiple times in a row, and they even like the next people they got in like the next people they played, the people who were DDoSing people, they actually invited them to a party and be like, hey, like, did this happen to you too? And, sure enough, the same thing happened. So it's not like they're doing this for one game. Like, they're doing it every single Trials match they're playing.
Yeah, to get to the lighthouse.
Yeah, so it's just ridiculous. How do you have any fun at that?
Which
I mean,
granted,
I
like, you get
I
good
understand
gear,
you're
but,
getting
like-
your gear, but, like, you can get gear other ways.
Yeah, like the gear that you're getting isn't that great.
Right.
I don't think the guns are overly like, oh my god, you have to, if you're gonna. No.
And isn't that the good part about getting those guns is the fact that you did that and you achieved it?
That you actually, well, that's because we actually have some like morals.
Yeah,
me.
I guess.
I would never cheat in a game to get a piece of gear. I like the fun of it for me is knowing that we beat them.
Right.
Straight up. Even if we lose, like whatever, like there were a couple games that we lost, but we played well. Me, Joe, and Mitch were definitely getting better as we kept playing. There were stretches where like we just played perfect, just perfect, and then there were stretches where we played like shit. Me included. Like I was having a terrible night of sniping. I think we could have easily gotten 7-8 wins if I was sniping better and.
Yeah, some other players. One guy went four. He played 10 cards. He's played 10 cards this year. 4 of them would have been lighthouse runs if not for DDoS. He checked the match history on Guardian GG, and sure enough, it was a DDoS attack each and every time. A lot of people are getting blasted with nearly 100 spam messages during trials. They say certain words along with a link to the site that spams PSN accounts. So, I mean, this seems like a growing issue. I mean, how are they going to fix this? How do you fix something like this?
I don't know.
Do you think Bungie reverts back to the way Year 1 did it, where they just matched you instead of like going through like
even that wouldn't even fix it because you're still going to run into these people then.
No, but they need a way to disable notifications when you receive a message. That's a
PlayStation issue though.
Yeah, that should be implemented now.
I don't get spammed.
I've never been spammed, but if that's something that you can't
I have
turn off,
before and
if that's something you can't turn off, that's dumb. That's something you should be able to. So when you're playing a game, you don't have those popping up. As far as getting this so these people can't do that, I mean, right now. It's played. These matches are like hosted client side, right? So like, is the person with the best connection is hosting the match on their system, and everyone's connecting to that person, right? They're not doing these on dedicated servers.
No, these aren't dedicated servers.
Right. That's something they need to do is do dedicated servers because if they have a dedicated server, it'll be a lot harder for those people to find out who they're connecting to and for them to send these DDoS attacks.
Right.
So that's something that should. That's really how it should be done. Is they should have dedicated Crucible servers.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah. Lastly, Odyssey Wolf said, "The fun is left completely for me. I enjoyed the game until last night. Nothing can really entice me to hop back on, knowing my home internet access can be taken down by these monsters." Yeah. So, I mean, this obviously is an issue that needs to be fixed. I hope they fix it. I hope they find a proper way to fix it because Trials is a very popular mode.
It probably won't happen until Destiny 2.
Yeah,
and
I totally agree with you. I think Bungie is almost completely done with Destiny 1, except for that small team that patches things and fixes issues. So that's unfortunately something that is probably not going to get fixed till the sequel. So last thing I want to talk about, Festival of Lost. The Ghost is the best thing ever. How do you feel about the Ghost, Brian?
I hate these modes. I hate Festival of the Lost, and I hate Sparrow Racing, and I hate
Crimson Days?
Crimson Doubles. All that stuff sucks.
I saw a video. Someone got because there's the one part in the one story quest where the ghost says, "I'm a ghost." So they went and got a video of it wearing the ghost saying, "I'm a ghost."
I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
I mean,
I don't really care about the quest or anything, but I think the ghost.
I do
show
like
is
the
hilarious.
shader that I got, the all black shader.
Yeah.
And then the super green,
black.
that super green shader I got.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We all got
like
that.
I
just
actually
play like one Crucible match and you'll probably get that one.
Cool.
But,
I just downloaded the update yesterday. So.
Do you have your raisins? Did you keep your raisins?
I kept my raisins. There's a
Why
quest
am I
attached to the
not
raisins.
freaking surprised?
I kept mine. I had 2 of them. I
Wait,
still
from
have
last
one.
year?
Yeah.
I got raisins just now.
But I mean, if you kept the raisins from before, they turned into Ascendant raisins when this patch came out.
Oh, really?
But now if you got the new raisins, you have to go take them to the speaker with Motes of Light to turn them into Ascendant raisins.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I didn't keep.
I'm-
I didn't keep anything from last year,
I'm
Keeping that salary.
I'm
though.
keeping that
Keeping that
salary.
salary.
except for the damn jack-o'-lights, dude. Every time I go
You
to
can-
dismantle them,
You can put them in your vault. You can put them in your vault.
I know, but that takes up vault space.
I don't.
Well, I sent that picture of you with me with the eye.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was, so I clicked to use it, and all of a sudden I had an eye for half an hour. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh man, that eye is creepy, dude. I was like, Joey, that's creepy. Why are you sending me this message? It's good. I mean, I know we talked about this like a year ago when this happened, Brian, when we were doing it without Joey. Were we doing it without you then?
I might have been like kind of.
I think you were in and out. But are these modes even worth having in games like this? Like,
I mean, it doesn't like. I don't think it's
Doesn't
bad.
hurt.
It doesn't hurt it. Like, and then
No.
it gives people who, maybe more casually play. It gives them something else. That's. I mean, it's kind of cool. Like with around Halloween time, I like how the tower looks and stuff.
As long as they don't hype it up as like, oh, we're giving you all this content. Because
Yeah,
we're giving
but don't
you
tell me
this
that you're giving me like content.
Like, just do it something to make it entertaining, and say it's
It is
for
entertaining, and-
entertainment purposes.
yeah,
like it's
it's-
not there to take up extra time. Like really, it's just
It doesn't satisfy any of my like needs for that game.
right.
yeah.
But I could see how some. I don't have a like. It's fine if I'm gonna do sparrow racing and stuff. Like I'm not gonna do it. Joey's gonna go over there and do 150 fucking races because he
did,
likes
like-
that shit.
I did like maybe 50,
But
but like half of them I didn't even race because all I had to do was stay alive because I was trying to do the quest for the chaperone without trying to kill anyone.
Yeah.
you're no better than those guys who are fucking up trials, Joey. Just cheating your way through the game.
Okay, I didn't harm anyone else's play experience by doing
Just
that.
cheating your way through the game, buddy.
I do-
Yep.
okay.
You're no better.
I literally let other people win just so I didn't have to so I could get this. So I would let people get these first and second places. There was times where I actually was bored, so I raced the whole entire race, got to the finish line, stopped at the finish line, let everyone else pass and
He's
win.
bragging about how good he is at
Yeah, he's
sparrows.
like, I lapped them 3 times.
If you
There's
got-
not even 3 laps, but I lapped them 3
It
times
was,
because
it
I'm
was
that
easy
good.
if you got good at it because all you had to do was make sure you cornered the turns by using the boosts,
Wow.
and you would get ahead of everyone
I
by
didn't even know you
Does that help in the raid, being able to do those turns? Is that helping you? Shoot
No.
anybody? Is that helping you in trials?
No.
Maybe you should be practicing
Okay.
instead of racing in a Sparrow.
Hey, I don't have problems in the raid. It's just trials.
I thought you played pretty well.
Oh man.
It might not have sounded like that the night that we played,
Yeah.
but he did good.
Yeah.
I would take Joey on my trials team any day.
Yeah. What about me?
I like the way our friendship's going right now.
I think if Mitch gets a better weapon, he'd do a lot.
I think Mitch would do well. Yeah,
He was using some random assault rifle. I think
He was using the
It's
Genesis.
because he
chain.
hasn't been playing.
I know, like-
PlayStation
Right.
that long.
Well,
Yeah.
he's getting there. That's what he's got the,
Yeah,
the trespasser now. And
It was hard. Like I'm sure that's like if you put me in there with that gun, I would have done way worse than what Mitch did with that gun. So like it was impressive what he was able to do. I wouldn't have been able to kill a fucking person.
Yeah.
But now I think you should run that trespasser in there.
I tried to get that jerk to be on the show tonight. He was like, "But I have to make 10 3-footers in the morning."
Well, he better be raiding.
Yeah,
He
he's
is.
still raiding, right?
He is. He's like, "I just don't want to unhook my system and bring it over."
No, I understand that.
I'm like, "Okay, dude.
I
I'm
get
gonna
it.
smack him."
If you try to get Brian to come to your place to play, he'd probably say no. And the fact that it's just we come to his place and
Yeah. Well,
I used to come over to your house all the time and play
Yeah,
games, but
yeah.
it's not easy to unhook
I
out
know.
of that thing.
yeah,
I
I would
know.
imagine it wouldn't be.
I actually have an extra PlayStation cord.
Oh well, then yes, I could because I would just pop my PlayStation out and just
Yeah.
bring that stuff over. But like getting like behind that,
But this space,
stuff
this
like-
space is a lot better than
Yeah.
my setup at
That's
home.
what I'm saying.
So
Yeah.
I mean, let's
What's the million?
I
be
bought
honest.
this house for you guys, just so you know.
It's true.
So
Don't expect any
a
money
thank
from us
you.
for that.
No, I don't know. You just got.
Thanks for
No, you just
buying-
have to come play games here.
Oh, okay.
Thanks
That's
for
like-
buying me a
that's the
house,
deal.
Brian.
Yeah.
That's the deal. You just have to come
When
play.
Sana decides to divorce me,
I
I'm
do
gonna
have an
I'm gonna
extra-
live over there
I
in
do have
that
an extra
corner.
bed. I have an extra bedroom.
It's true.
I do.
It's true.
Joe, you can sleep down here on the bricks.
This is your pillow.
That's probably pretty
this
good.
Poker
Yeah,
table.
it's very good for someone.
That's probably pretty good for your back, right?
Oh man, so we're not going to talk about hard mode raid just because we haven't done it yet. Maybe we'll get there next week. By the time we do the show next week, maybe we'll talk
Yeah,
about
I
it
mean,
and stuff. There's a few minor changes, but most of all, we just got to get our light up. I do, at least, and your brother and Patrick. And
I know you guys are. We got to get the weak link. So
I gave you my account information.
Yes,
last
and it's
week.
not my fault. I was gonna play last Monday. I told, but the Indians game was on and it went late, and then Dave, he's old, so he wanted to go to bed, and I was like, all right, I got Corey's account.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I was actually mad about that though, because I came home from trivia and I was ready to go, and Dave didn't get on, so.
Dave.
So no, none of them are getting. You guys aren't getting Outbreak Prime tonight, but
That's
we are.
right.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal now that you get over 390 guns. It's not that great of a gun. Like, do you really not want to run with a Gallahorn?
No, I would really just. I would like right now if I had the ability to get that gun tonight, I would rather like pump it into my either like my scout rifle or something that I'm going to use.
Yeah, I mean you could always get it with another character.
And I hate
too.
pulse rifles. You know me. I hate pulse rifles. So.
Well, they're not overly great in PvE.
Yeah.
To be like, I don't.
They take forever to kill anything.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. They do.
Yeah. So.
Well, it's because the only good pulse rifles, like I'm sure, like maybe like Hopscotch Pilgrim or maybe there's some of those other ones, but every pulse rifle I get, I immediately think, how is this going to work in PvP? Mm-hmm. And if it's not going to help me in PvP, I just get rid of it.
It's gone.
Which is probably stupid because some of them might actually be good in PvE. Like I used to love running Bad Juju in PvE, mostly because of the perks. Like in certain like I remember the Crota raid in that first section when you were in the darkness and like it was a bunch of thralls. If you ran that, you never had to reload.
Yeah,
basically, and then you got a super fast. Super fast. Super fast.
You'd use the supercell and get a super fast.
Yeah, but you didn't have a supercell then.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying now. I mean, you get a supercell.
This dude.
You get a super fast supercell. You can get 3 supers.
You do, but that you got to think. This was back before that.
I just wanted
This is a guy who sparrow races.
I know.
I just wanted to add another super to the sentence, and then
yeah, just got to sparrow races. Clearly, he should have named the Crota raid, but no, he was doing sparrow races. While the rest of us were raiding and beating Oryx, his child, into the ground. Joey's over here. Woo! Woo! Look, I got a pink sparrow.
I'm tired of sparrow racing, except when it's time
Except
for
for
sparrow
when
racing.
it's
But, okay, Sparrow Racing wasn't out until after Oryx, so
I don't like racing games, but I love to sparrow race. That's
and
true.
nothing's wrong with having a pink sparrow. That pink sparrow is awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
I have a Galler wing. I think that's pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I bet everyone has a Galler wing.
Not everyone has a pink sparrow.
Right.
But you can get a broom
Yeah.
sparrow.
The room's pretty cool.
But that disappears after Festival of
I hope they
Lost.
change that.
Yeah, that's
I
dumb.
really hope they do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is kind of weird. So, all right. Well, I think that's going to wrap up this week's episode of DNA Weekly Strike.
Mm-hmm.
Joey, Brian, I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You can watch this show every Friday on YouTube and our newly redesigned website at DNAnetwork.net. I changed the URL. It's nicer.
.net now.
Yeah. .com is taken.
Assholes.
Some European tech company.
We're kind of like that.
Yeah.
Not really.
So
We have a laptop. That's techie.
yeah, and a
We're
camera.
European?
And a camera.
Yeah.
That camera was expensive, man.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm a descendant of
It was
Europe.
like $130 at Best Buy. So it's better than using this little webcam right here. Remember when we used to do the show with this guy?
Look, we have a microphone.
We have 2 microphones.
We have 3, but the other
Yeah, the mixer cord
We
has
have
a
a
short in
mixer?
it. So thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. And until next week, we love you.
Good hunting, Guardians.